Hi, my name is Jack Brzozinski, and this is my Creativity and Innovation Project 2 for Creativity and Innovation class. Defining creativity. Creativity can be defined in many different ways through person, product, service, processes, mindset. What surprised me about the definition of creativity that I didn't know already was that it can be broken into two different parts. And those parts are relevancy, which means actually solving a problem, as in it was relevant to the problem at hand and provided an actual solution to it. And a solution without relevancy is no solution at all. And there's also novelty, which is harder to judge, but it's when you are able to solve a problem in an original way, in a way that isn't what's expected or has been done before. The source I use for this is, what does creativity mean? Myths about creativity is there are multiple myths behind the idea of creativity. Obviously, creativity is only needed at the top. People are creative or not based on what they do. Creativity cannot be developed. Technical skills and experiences are enough. Creativity is not needed in every job. Being an expert in a field will help you create more ideas. The source I used for this was creativity myths and what does creativity mean. The myth that surprised me the most was that creativity is only needed at the top of an organization, because I extremely disagreed with this myth. It surprised me the most because out of every employed person, they all must be creative regardless of their position in their own ways. For example, a financial advisor who works for a company must be creative in their own way in order to generate more revenue for the company that they work for. The importance of creativity is that creativity is extremely important to all companies and organizations in several ways that exist in the world today. One way that creativity is important to organizations is that it causes them to establish different ideas in order to generate more revenue and make their company more successful. And another way that creativity is important to organizations is that it causes them to establish many new innovations and creations that will help prosper their company and also bring in more revenue, being successful in the process. The source that I used for this was the creative thinking and finding your own flow and evidence for the creative person. Common approaches to creative thinking. There are a lot of approaches to creative thinking as a whole, but there are two that are extremely common that are talked about today. And these include divergent and convergent thinking. Divergent thinking is a broad search for many diverse and novel alternatives, and these are creative options without evaluating them, such as brainstorming. And convergent thinking is a focused and affirmative evaluation of novel alternatives, and it is applying judgment to determine which of the options we generated are the most appealing. This is the part that we are narrowing down to select options, ideas, and solutions. For example, evaluating things and complications and anything revolving around your life around you. And the source that I used for this was creative thinking and finding your flow and evidence for the creative person. The creative change example that I decided to use was the creation of the smartphone, because it led to many further technology developments in the future. So in the 1990s, Rob Smith, who was the creator of the IBM company that still exists today, saw a need for change. Rob Smith saw the need for people to be able to use applications and operate an email inbox with a handheld device on the go with no internet. This led to the development of many different newly renovated and upgraded smartphones over the past 25 years, from Apple to Samsung. IBM's mission statement was to lead in the creation, development, and manufacture of the industry's most advanced information technologies, which included computer systems, software, networking systems, storage devices, and microelectronics. And with that being said about creative change, that is the end of my project, and I appreciate you guys for listening to my project. Okay, bye.